let's get back to the beginning of things, man. Y'all family, right?
Yeah.
Everybody up here playing coy like
father and son.
That's my pops, man.
Oh, all right.
Father and son.
Salute to that. You know what I mean? Love to see that. Love to see that. But where does Lil Giant? Where do we start with?
So Lil Giant is actually the name of the company stems from me and his mom at 2019. We were due to have a child, and at 34 weeks he was stillborn.
God bless.
And in the hospital when he came out, we started to deliver. In the hospital, my mom looked at him and she was like, "He's a Lil Giant." So they were like, "Was that the name going on the birth and death certificate?" Was like, yeah. So that was his name, Lil Giant. So what I did was, because I was always doing music even at that time, I decided to start a label up called Lil Giant Entertainment in memorable of my son. So I went and got it, did it through the state, and then I got an LLC, and I was out there radio, traveling, doing all that stuff, and I called it quits. He picked up the mic about 3 years ago, and then when he did it...
Oh, so that's a whole different origin story, too.
But we had a conversation, and then we started it. But, like, the breadth of it really stemmed from me and my brother really, like, pushing back in 2007 the whole movement of Lil Giant Entertainment. Like, me and my brother G actually pushed that whole thing, and he was there front line to see it all. And it's his brother, his older brother, so... I explained to him and his sister the story, what happened to him and everything. So every year they would memorize, and he got his
birthday tattooed on my arm.
Tattooed on his arm and everything. So birth and death they tattooed on his arm. So that's really where Lil Giant actually came from.
But see, that's turmoil and tragedy and trauma turned into something positive. You know what I mean? Something beautiful and one of the shortest lives has a legacy.
Yeah,
a real legacy. You know what I mean? Like that's powerful. That's powerful, man. Salute to y'all for that.
Thank you.
That's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy, but it's necessary, right?
Yeah. I think when you can tie whatever you're doing to something that matters, it means a lot more. So to be honest with you, people may not know this, but I actually take what I do under that name extremely serious.
As you should.
Like, I don't express it because I'm like, all right, but I take that personal because it's not something that it took a lot, and it takes a lot of money to start establishing something like that.
That's part of the
it takes finances, and people think that's a joke. It's like, listen, man, I did what I did because I wanted to, not because someone told me to, but because I really wanted to do it, and I did it in the name of my son. So like, even when I express to him, I'm like, I don't do this in vain. So when I start something, I'm going full-fledged hardcore about it. And in the same support, I want to help out other people in the same thing. In memory, not just of his name, but in the realm of like, this is important to us.
Yeah.
And if you say it's important, then it should be important.
I mean, it's your imprint.
Yeah.
It's your imprint. It's a deeper story than most imprint. But at the end of the day, your blood, sweat, and tears is the end-all, be-all to the success or failure of your situation.
Yeah.
Always take it personal.
I
mean, business is business, and some bullshit comes with business because we got people listening that think that means take everything. No, not everything.
Take it personally.
Always take your side.
Yeah, I'm gonna handle my business. I'm make sure business is being handled, and if
Right.
it's not, we're gonna have a conversation. But to make sure that business is being done, because there's a right and a wrong way to everything, and even if it's going wrong for you, it's still an opportunity to do right.
I preach it to the kids. You can start off your day bad, but we still got some day left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This report ain't got to end bad. But this ain't about me. But you said, you the superstar chimed in and said, well, you know, my origin story a little different.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you give it up. Come on, Ken. What's going on?
It's crazy because, like, rapping wasn't, like, a part of the plan for it. It wasn't never.
Was you dunking on people at least?
I could dunk. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Oh, so you ain't even nice.
Then my knees hurt again.
Yeah, I'm retired. I had the surgery and all that. I ain't.
But it just you know, it just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, after high school, I went to college for a little bit. That didn't work out. I ended up going to trade school for automotive.
Dope.
So for the last, I don't know, like 6-7 years, like I've been a mechanic. But the idea of being a rapper never really crossed my mind. I didn't really do anything with it until one of my closest friends, like my brother, like he started doing music, and he hit me up one day. He was like, "Yo, bro, like I got a song. Do you mind doing a verse?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I remember like I was in New York. I was up Dykeman at the time in my cousin's crib, and like I had the beat on the TV, and I sat there like and I wrote the verse and everything. Came home.
What you was playing it off?
YouTube off the Roku TV. So yeah, like came home, we linked up. I'm saying we laid it down on GarageBand at first, and then like later on that
all
year.
All of these describes the era specifically.
Right.
Depending on what you played it off, what you laid it on. Everybody like, all right, I know what time you talking about now. But go ahead, my bad.
But yeah, so we laid it down on BandLab, and then like later on that year, he was just like, yo, like, I got a studio session so we could really like redo the song and, you know, have it come out clear, put it out.
Oh, he was serious.
Yeah,
he really was fucking with it.
Yeah, so, you know, he put it out, you know, we pushed it, you know, put it up on Instagram and all that stuff, and like, you know, people started hitting me up, like, yo, bro, like, you could rap? I was like, yeah, a little bit, and they was like, nah, bro, like you can really rap. Like they like, yo, like your verse is really, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was nice. It was a nice song.
Yo, it never really crossed my mind to do it. And then, he booked another session. The next time we went up there, I came up there kind of like with my own song. So, you know, I got the beat off of YouTube and all that. We recorded it. I teased it for probably like maybe a week. And then I dropped it on SoundCloud that next weekend, and it was kind of like a surprise to everybody because it wasn't something that like I wanted to take serious. I kind of just did it to do it.
What was you, emotional?
My grandmother had passed at the time, so I was just kind of like, yeah, I was just, you know, I was going through a lot that summer, and it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It helped, just kind of like, you know, being in the studio, being around the homies, and you know, just kind of being able to like. Do something a little different.
It's an outlet you ain't even
find it. Yeah, find it. Like it was. I found another outlet to help me out with that, and then it's just crazy. It was like that first song. I dropped it on SoundCloud, and everybody was like on it, and you know, we here now.
So you just a fucking natural. You know
something
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
You just walk in 6'4" superstar from the gate. I get it. It's cool. Do you take credit for him being a natural?
As far as rap?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest,
clearly you've been engulfed and he's been there the whole time.
Yeah. He would. So he did a rap at like 11 years old, and
I think everybody try around that.
No, he ain't try. He actually because I had a studio in my basement too.
So he did a whole joint.
Yeah, I made him do a whole song.
Ah.
Yeah, so it was like we sat up to almost like I picked him up. I think I done homework, picked him up from his mom's house, and we sat in my living room, and he wasn't really too thrilled about that because. We was there for like 5 hours, and he was like, he thought he was done. I was like, one more verse.
I don't say also like I said, I never really like being a rapper wasn't like a thing for me.
Wasn't his thing. It just he just went.
Like it was cool to do it.
So now this is work.
But, yeah.
After the third hour, we working.
Yeah, so I was trying to do it for fun, and I pushed.
Yeah.
And then me and his sister did the hook. I wrote the hook up for him. Me and his sister did the hook. She wanted to get on too. And then we recorded the song, played it. Everybody loved this and third. Deep down in his mind, he like, I am never doing
like,
this
y'all got
again.
It. He said, y'all got it. That's what y'all wanted. Y'all got one.
Because I tried to get him to do a second song, like a feature with me. And he was like, yeah, I'm a rapper, write it. Like months on, I'm looking like, bro, where's the song? And he was like, I just want to ride my bike. It's like,
I'm not mad at it.
Like, neither was I. Was like, yo, just tell me. Like, you got me thinking we about to work on the song. Just tell me you want to do it. We ain't got to do it. He was like, well, I don't want to rap. I said, all right, you could have told me that like several months ago. I'd have been cool with it. I'd have been cool with it.